Hi everyone, I just wanted to remind you about our Deeper Truth series that starts shortly. In Matthew 24, the disciples asked Jesus an interesting question. What will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age? I'm not sure what answer they were expecting, maybe some early version of Revelation with pictures of wrath and destruction. And Jesus does talk about wars and rumours of wars. But before that, he says, watch out that no one deceives you. Many will come in my name and will deceive many. Timothy has a similar warning in his second letter, where he says, for the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine. Instead, to suit their own desires, they will gather around themselves a great number of teachers to say what their itching ears want to hear. We live at a time when information has been so easily available and yet can be distorted so easily. What is true? What do we believe and why? And what ideas should we push back on and say, no, this is wrong? This is not just something for our church leaders, but for all of us, because truth is important. And so every month, as part of our small group meetings, we're going to gather together and look at a particular area of biblical teaching and really dig deep into those truths. We're going to look at such things as the nature of God, the nature of Christ. But as the series progresses, we'll look at other topics such as heaven and hell. Are these real? And predestination. Did I choose God? Did God choose me? And all of the questions that come out of that doctrine. And all of us means all of us. If you're part of 412, you're very welcome. If you've been a Christian for 3 months or 30 years or longer, you're very welcome. Part of our recent 6-word series was a session on being equipped and how essential that is for all believers. And this is a way that we're delivering that part of our church vision. We'll have tea and coffee to start with. There'll be an opportunity to discuss some questions, and there will be some notes that will be available from the church website. I would encourage you to have those on your phone or tablet in preparation for the meeting. That's by no means essential. You don't have to do that, but there's a lot of material that we're going to be covering in a fairly short time, so it would be good to have for you to have something that you can refer back to in the future, in case even we run out of time and don't get to cover all the things that we want to. Now, one other thing, as we look at biblical truths, people often have other questions they want to ask. Why does God allow suffering? Has science disproved God? Many of those questions you may have been asked by non-Christian friends and family. So whilst we're not going to tackle those directly during the evenings, as part of the Deeper Truth theme, we're going to produce some small booklets that tackle those questions and help you to respond to them. First one, why does God allow suffering, will be available shortly. And we're going to make others available during the course of the year. Now, you can help shape this material as we do the evenings. There'll be an opportunity for you to ask questions, to pop a question into a question box, to write a post-it, leave it on a flip chart, questions that you want answered, and that will enable us to respond to the really important questions that you're being asked as part of your witness. So the first session is on Wednesday, the 18th of October, 7:30 at the Caris Centre, where we'll be looking at the nature of God. Download the notes that will be available shortly. Come ready to enjoy yourself digging deeply into God's Word. If you have any questions, then please just come and speak to me or drop me a line. I'll see you then.